No.
I don't know.
No, you
No,
weren't.
I wasn't. That's right. I had graduation to be at.
So Mike's back. I'm the only consistent member here.
No. Don't even try that. We had to cancel a couple times.
That was one time.
Okay, same with
All
me.
right, we're even. All right. Anyway, coming off a big weekend, I was down in San Diego for Tet Offensive. That was really cool. Got to meet a lot of you guys out there. John Miles, Callisto, of course, was one of the generals. Ended up winning. A lot of drama though at that game. In all honesty, don't talk to Callisto about it. But yeah, it was a cool game. KT, I'm trying to see. Yeah, I don't think I can do it through here. It's only with your phone, right? That's what you said? Yeah, it's only with your phone. I can't. There was a way to broadcast and to invite someone to the broadcast, and I couldn't. They took it off the pages, so I don't know why. But I could do it on my personal, but I don't want to do that. So anyway, KT will have to hop on here. Maybe we'll get him on speakerphone, and we'll talk to him. Actually, let me text him.
Either or just have him do a live feed after the fact.
Yeah, on broadcast. Yeah, or that we'll have him do a broadcast after we get done here. So, welcome to the MFW show, episode 20. Yeah, 20. Wow. We have a decent show for you guys today. It's kind of KT's drinking Chevellas with us. Yeah.
Be careful with that one.
Yeah.
Everybody at D-Day is going to get a Chevella once KT starts.
People might not come home. Hold on. KT is texting me right now. Okay. So anyway, we have, if you saw our post, or the post that I put up earlier, I also put it in the Magfed No BST group. We have, the auction today is a special one. It is for a good friend of ours, part of the MCS family, in my opinion. He's been around for a long time. A lot of you guys know him. He's over on the East Coast. Corey Cruz. Right now, he's a little down on his luck with him and his family, so we are going to be giving 100% of the proceeds of today's auction, which is a pretty sweet auction. It's one of the better ones of the past couple weeks. And 100% of those proceeds are going to go directly to him and his family. So right now, I checked earlier, he's at $1,800 of an $8,000 goal, and he raised that in 17 days, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. And there's a lot of anonymous donators, a lot of good friends from the industry from all over the world and the U.S. that donated to him. So if you guys want to participate, he's a Magfed guy as well. If you have the opportunity to give, every dollar counts for him right now. So it'd be really cool. I'll go ahead and I'll post the link is on our page right now, his GoFundMe account, and then I can post it again in here after the show so you can see that. If not, just take a look at the post earlier on the MCS page. What do you got, Mike? What are you doing?
Clearing up all kinds of dinging over here. I don't know. People catching me all of a sudden.
Let's open the bidding. Yeah, I know, Nightmare. We will. Jen, you wanna start off with what's going on with Magfed Legion? Tell them what Magfed Legion is. They don't know. If they don't know what it is.
Magfed Legion is a Northern California team. Bunch of core guys we met a long time ago, a couple years back, before ODNC was there. BLAP, Bay Area Limited, Ammo Paintball. We all got together, and then we decided that in Northern California we wanted to grow a Magfed presence. And so at that point was when a lot of the teams started forming. We had a lot of this camaraderie. We're going to help grow the sport together, have games, come support each other in the Northern California area. And in the last 2 years, it's grown quite dramatically. I mean, we have now, 4 or 5 teams, and both teams have grown, all the teams have grown in huge numbers. And so we play consistently about once a month at maybe 3 or 4 different fields. And now we have USPN?
USPN, yeah.
They're reaching out to us to throw a Magfed game there. There's some airsoft parks, airsoft only, that are realizing, we want to start doing paintball. So we're all kind of networking and trying to grow the sport.
That's awesome. They also do have a loaner fleet that is it's rented out quite often on most of their games. Uh, they're involved with NWAR this year, so they're collaborating with Mike and NWAR stuff, which is cool. Um, USPN, that'll be a big one.
Yeah.
So we here at MCS will have a field that is somewhat local, about what would you say that is? 20 minutes away from here?
From here?
Yeah,
15.
15 minutes. 15 minutes away, and we've been hurting for that. We've been needing that here in Gilroy. And it's not in the city, but it's actually just right outside of it in a city called Hollister. And that place is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Once they unbury it all from the floods that were down there, it's all a sunken ship now. But they're looking to expand the field, so hopefully we can get in there and help him expand to more of a Magfed friendly field, and we'll have that local to us as well. So if you guys are in the Northern California area, make sure you check out Magfed Legion.
And our home field, West Coast Adventure Park, we have Magfed games every last Sunday of the month. So we're actually going to be doing a special event because in order to help promote NWAR, we're actually giving away a free, a Bolt Elite with some nice optics on there. Its retail is about $450. That's going to be giving away a couple of other things. And then there's also an airsoft park, so if you guys play airsoft, go out play that. You can play there as well. It's gonna be $35. Lunch is included, so that's pretty darn cheap with lunch included. And then you all get a raffle ticket, and then there's gonna be a lot of other stuff, new game types, new props, based loosely off of a lot of the Call of Duty games as well as the Counter-Strike games.
Hell yeah!
What I like with Magfed Legion guys is that they're not a big business, so they don't have a lot of money, but they collectively have gotten together and come up with some pretty good raffles to try to really keep people interested. One that sticks out to me the most is at Dominion. They had a Thunderbolt that they had put together. They took one of the Operation NWAR bolts that they got for free, and then they decked it out into a full-on kitted Thunderbolt with optics and flip-up sights and air tank. And they actually gave it to the ODSC group to raffle off as one of their prizes. Again, to kind of grow the sport, promote Magfed in Northern California. So I know there is one lucky guy out there that got a pretty decked out Thunderbolt from Dominion that came from actually these guys right here, Magfed Legion. So that's what I like about them. The guys are willing to put in their own money, their own effort, and collectively come up with some really good things to help grow it in their area.
I gave out a Blizzard Elite this weekend down in San Diego, and the person that won it couldn't have been a better person. This kid had a rental gun, and this field was using FT12s as a rental gun. And this was an open class game, so there's a lot of hopper ballers there too. And this guy, man, if you could see his face when I announced that last number. We must have connected telepathically because I didn't even get to say the last number actually before he raised his hand. So I don't know if he cheated or what happened there. But this guy, man, he ran up there barefooted, mind you, just dripping sweat they just got off the field. He was so pumped. He came over as soon as they were done with the rest of the raffle. Came over and he said, "Hey, what can I do to this? How many magazines can I get for this?" He knew nothing about really our product in general, but he was so excited to get a Magfed gun that really kind of made my day. That type of stuff, you really at all of your events, and I'm sure Jen would agree. NWAR, even this last year's when we did the free bolt with the registration, that really brought a lot of people. It hyped up a lot of people with the game. So those little things really do help, in my opinion, especially for new players, for those of you who have Magfed guns that bring battle buddies with you, and to get them into the sport, they have the opportunity to get some free stuff. That's kind of priceless. So that was really cool for me this weekend. What else you want to start with? Want to get to...
Well, let's go ahead and go with the auction gun so we can get it kind of up. Unless you want to talk about that little Vietnam era gun that you put together.
So I did have an AK-47 that I built. You guys saw a picture. This is what I have left. This is an M16 version bolt that I am selling right now. It's the only of its kind, obviously, but I'm trying to get rid of it. Honestly, I thought I was going to sell it this weekend, but it was a little more difficult crowd. So this is for sale. You have to contact me for it. I want to say keep it in my event price.
$379.
$379.
Is that what you had? Or $380?
Yeah, it was at $380. Yeah, we'll do.
At least until KT gets back, because he might say we're at the wrong
Katie's in
price.
here. We'll sell it for an even $400. I'll take the wrap from KT if this is wrong, but it is a Thunderbolt. Essentially has that Thunderbolt trigger frame, remote line adapter, the CTR stock, shape projectile ready, 14-round DMAG, Vietnam, real steel handguard. This has a heat shield in it, everything. And your M16 carry handle, front sight, and has a straight rifled barrel. So if you want it, contact me. It's not a auction gun for today, but if you want it, make sure you contact me, and then I'll set you up with it. So if you want it, there's pictures online. If you know one that's in the market for an M16 style gun, let me know. All right.
Yeah, we get that question quite a bit. I heard Jonathan had quite a few people that really liked it, but obviously weren't prepared to bring money. So
Oh, that reminds me.
we'll probably throw it on the website at some point.
Yeah, if you throw an event and you know or you invite vendors to be there, put that on a flyer and promote it, because that was my biggest drawback this weekend was, oh, I had no idea that you're going to be here. And people don't prepare for that type of stuff when you could easily just put on the post weeks in advance that you're going to have vendors there, so people do bring money. So that was kind of a thing. Even though I accepted card, just people didn't expect to want to spend that type of money. So it probably won't last very long. So if you want it, like I said, contact me. All right, let's jump into the auction. I'll let Mike take over on that one.
Okay. So again, like Jonathan said, Courtney Cruz has been somebody that has been part of supporting MCS, and I believe he had some conversion kits and stuff, even when we were doing the first series of conversion kits. So he's kind of followed along with a lot of things we've done, and even through some of the mistakes, kind of stuck with us. He's been out there at D-Day a couple times. I believe he's out there right now with KT. And he always wants to just go there, be a part of the booth, be a part of the whole setup there in Oklahoma D-Day and help out. He probably was one of the first persons that we allotted a rental group to, that he started hosting games in his area. So when we kind of noticed that he was going through some rough times, we wanted to be able to do something too, and hopefully this will help him out a lot. So we decided we're going to do a 4.68. And we wanted to go with more of a short CQB setup. So you have the MTA stock with the braided band, Helix mag with the Ranger Raptor plates. You had a Halotech scope on the side, on the top, and then you have some flip-up sights sitting there on a 45 degree. So went with a more beefier front end look, really nice and tight. Bidding starts at $100.
It's got that new extended magwell, Gen 2 Javelin as well.
Yes.
AIM Sports, Tapco replica stubby foregrip, and then you even have black covers here with the suppressor and a straight rifled barrel. Is that what we put on there? I think it was straight rifled.
Should be.
Yes, straight rifled barrel. So starts off. Oh, Timothy Brooks, $300. Sweet Lord.
That's
all
nice.
Right, Timothy Brooks, $300.
Tucker Denson, $350.
This thing's a beast, guys. This is definitely I came up with the idea because this past weekend, when Joseph Rojas was in it, someone posted up something looking for a stubby build of a 4.68, and that thread erupted into like 50 or 60 photos of guns I've never even seen before. People who have 4.68s that just never put it up.
Yeah,
So Timothy Brooks 360. So this is a steal, guys. You guys better be biting tooth and nail for this, because
And it's going for a good cause.
It's going for a good cause, and it's a brand new 4.68. Oh, it also has a Magpul CX or a K2 and
Great.
pistol grip. So this thing's a freaking bulldog CQB gun. Yeah, Stan Dillard, we know you're gonna have the bull pups. We're gonna kill the buzz, dude. Alex Guzman, 500. Wow.
Oh wow, there you go.
Alex Guzman, he's gonna be a contender. He's one of my new ambassadors in his area. Only person in his area doing Magfed. He's got an in for his local field. They started hosting Magfed. Alex, where are you at again? Somewhere on the East Coast. I want to say. KT's chiming in. He says include custom engraved.
All right. Well,
all right, we can do that. We will do that. All right, so now you get a custom engraved 468. That'll be on the extended Magwell. So there's a lot of real estate there. Unicus series. Before you guys ask me, Unicus series will be next week. As I don't know what I just did there. Just tongue-tied. I just something happened within my brain, not connecting to my mouth there. Along with the mystery box. We've put that off 2 weeks now, but it is for a very good reason. Okay? Mike is working on something for the mystery box that I've told you that over the past couple weeks will blow your mind. It will cause a fire online once we're going to do a teaser video. When can we do the teaser video? Thursday?
Probably middle of the week.
Okay.
Next week early.
We'll do a teaser video early next week, and you will know exactly why it's going to be the best. I will tell you this right now. It is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. We will never, ever, 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 ever do this again. And that's because...
Somebody can sell ice to an Eskimo.
Yes, that is true. I can. But I'm telling you because I'm really excited for it. These are one of the things, two things that I've been trying to get KT and Mike to put up on the website, but we're not doing that. We're going to do it for once in a lifetime thing. So I'm very excited for it. So stay tuned next week. Let's aim for Wednesday or Thursday teaser video, and we'll have you'll be able to get ready for that. Unicus gun will be ready next week, so that will be back on Thursday. That's also going to be the best one of its kind right now, as far as my Unicus line goes. I'm getting auctioned off to be someone's wife.
Yeah, you're playing with fire there.
Not on this show. Not on this show. I put my foot down on that one, Calista. This is a respectful show. This isn't the QVC for Shop Erotic. All right, we're not doing anything like that. I'm starting the bid at mystery box bid at 500. Yeah, Rondo Con, you're gonna have to wait because I definitely anticipate this mystery box going after you see the video, going probably close to $1,000. I would think. I'm gonna market the shit out of that video. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So we're still at 500 right now for the. Let's see. So KT said we're going to engrave anything you want on the Magwell if you win it. So
you just get us the file.
You just get us the file. We'll do that.
And we'll engrave the Magwell.
So we're still at 500. Alex Guzman. Yeah, this is a hell of a gun. Retail. What do you think? We're close to.
Well, 5 without the tank, 550 with the tank. Oh, no, 600 with the tank.
And it's I forgot. It is
700.
13 CI tank. That's the first one we've done with that. Last one we did remote line.
740, 780. You're probably in the neighborhood of about $850. I would say value, $900 value. Laser engraving, you add more to that. We could throw in a couple more mags. I mean, we'll sweeten the pie here. Just remember, this whole thing is going for a really good cause to benefit somebody who really needs everybody's help, and that's what we're looking to do here.
What do we got? Still at 500.
Yeah,
today's show. First off, let's get it. Mike wants to talk about Operation N-War.
So one of the things that we wanted to do for Operation N-War, this was 2 weeks ago when we were having all that technical difficulties, is kind of go over the registration page for people who have been kind of hitting us up, asking us questions and stuff. So I'm kind of turn it over to Jin because he's been helping me with that, setting that up. So if you want to go ahead and go to that page, and we'll go through it. It is active now. You can sign up and register early. Um, we at this point right now are a little limited on actual rentals. So those that need rentals or have somebody they're going to bring that needs a rental, I would definitely recommend registering as early as possible. We are in the works for allotting and getting a hold of more of them, but that's still trying to be figured out.
So when you get on the OAW8 page, you'll see down here right in the middle it says ticket information, find tickets. Click on that. That'll take you to the Square payment page to accept credit cards, ATM, debit, all that stuff. So you can see you can register for Red, Blue, Horde, or Merc, and then your paint, your first strike, as well as the swag bag. And then down just below that will be your donation link. You could donate in 5, 10, 25, or any amount that you'd prefer. And all of that goes directly to Autism Speaks.
Yeah, so right now the swag bag, we will be adding images to that. We're still trying to figure out exactly what we're going to want to put in there. And we're roughly looking at a retail value of probably about $80. But again, most of this is all just monies that we're collecting in so that we can fundraise for autism. And we have some other ideas that I'm working on that we maybe special event shirts that'll strictly be sold for specifically for Blue and specifically for the Red team. As we get closer, we'll be able to kind of put those out there. We're working on some really cool team patches and some other good surprises that'll be inside that swag bag. So definitely, if you're going to register and you want to get all the little goodies for the event, I would definitely pick that up because we may be limited on those too. So, I don't want to run out. I mean, but the earlier people register, the earlier people get committed, the more we can get all that kind of squared away. And we're going to start reaching out to certain vendors, and hopefully we can lock down a few that'll actually support the event also and be in attendance. And that in itself will also help.
Was that it?
That's really it. I just wanted to go over the registration because some people were asking about registrations. They're asking about the ability to donate. We do have it on there. I mean, you can make donations even if you're not going to go, because I know there's other events right around the same time. If you can't attend our event, but you still want to be able to help donate for children with autism, then that's where you can do. You can just go right there to the donation, hit on that, and just donate a couple bucks or whatever it is that you can supply, and we'll make sure that it all goes. What ends up happening is every year I do the Autism Speaks Walk in April, and I create a team called the Life of Noah, which is for my son, and that's where all the donations are going to be fed into when that happens. Probably somewhere around January, I think, is when they let me start my team. If I can start it any earlier, I will, and it'd be great. Even if some of the people in the local area would even come out to that event for me, so that would be cool.
I'll be there. Let's see here. So KT wants me to show you a video. Is this possible? I have to ask Steven Spielberg over here. From Facebook? Because you sent it to me in Facebook.
Yes, you should be able to.
All right. So I'm going to show you guys a video that KT sent me that he wants me to show you.
So get there and then.
So we're going to go to Smallcaster. And then we're going to go. I have to turn off the microphone and turn on the desk.
All right, we'll have D-Day. We have a capture person here. Show what you have.
This is the last picture I've had. So, hold on. This is another one of mine.
That's a lot of capture you got there. Looks like you're going to win a big prize. Who's that?
This one?
Yeah, who's that?
That is Tack, I think.
I think that's Tim Miller, isn't it?
Tim.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, Tim. Go Tim. You caught Tim. He's a hard one to find. You know where he's from?
Yeah, no.
He's always from Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, I also have that.
Who is that? Look like a tent.
Ah.
Sweet.
Oh, here's another guy.
Is that your best capture?
No. I don't really have a best capture.
All right, looks like we win a big prize.
Hooray.
All right, tell people what's your name.
William Daw.
And you'll aim to capture all the bounty.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna root for you.
Huh?
We will be rooting for you to win to capture all the bounty.
Yeah, because I actually already have 16, 17, or 18
right.
people, so.
You're halfway there.
I don't know how many people are up there.
All right, thank you very much for participating in the bounty program. All right, make sure you turn them in, okay?
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
There we go. I have.
All right, we have D-Day. We have a capture person here. Show me what you have.
This is the last picture I've had.
All right, that was really cool. So, as you can see, they are very, very busy down there in Oklahoma. KT is, at least. That's really cool. The bounty, I've been getting all the updates on my freaking phone for the past 4 days of people really collecting bounties down there. So for those of you who are interested in throwing events or are throwing events and you will want to get involved with the Bounty Hunter program, this is a prime example of how this works for your event. There is obviously a lot of activity for this one. This is a very large event in Oklahoma every year. But if you ever have any questions or you want to get your event involved with the Bounty Hunter program so the people attending have a little bit of incentive to really get out there and talk. Yeah, it is a little bit. Get out there and talk with you guys and other players. Contact us. Contact us in advance so that way KT can set up the bounties and things like that. But it's a really cool thing, in my opinion. It really gets kids like this young man here involved in the sport, and they will do this stuff because every bounty that they capture, either captured or killed, or what's the word that we use? It's captured, and then what's the other one? I don't want to say killed.
No, tagged.
Tagged, where you actually get them out on the field, and it's higher points for that. That's something that kids really, really enjoy. And for those that are getting into the sport or just getting into paintballing in general, the Bounty Hunter program is a great way for them to get involved and start winning prizes and stuff like that. So keep that in mind for those of you that are interested in throwing events that want to have the Bounty Hunter program instilled in their games. We can definitely help you out with that.
I saw the question come up about where is the autism game. What it actually is Operation End War 8 this year, which is in Northern California in a small town called Copperopolis, California. It's over there in between what would be the Stockton area and Angels Camp area. It's just all the monies that we're going to be bringing in fundraising to donate to autism. So we're kind of turning Operation End War into more of a charity event. I want to get more communities involved, more players involved, and hopefully make it a game that everybody will love to attend.
All right, so let me get back here. Recap. One thing I want to talk about today, since Nightmare PB's in here, a lot of rumors going on around what happened at D-Day in Ottawa, Canada, not D-Day in Oklahoma. That event ended up being canceled because of someone or some people, I don't know, it was never I think found out, were shooting marbles out of their markers. There was some misconceptions. They said that goggles were shattered. I heard that Brian told me, or Nightmare PB told me, that was not true. Also that there were no injuries, thank goodness, but people were hit by them, which led to the what did Al say?
From Jin. Jin doesn't smile. Sorry. I'm just reading the comments.
So that happened. Thank goodness there was no injuries, but someone, like I said, there were, I think, 2 people that were hit, and it caused the event to be canceled, which is really unfortunate because that was a very large event. A lot of marketing went behind that from GI. It was a well-anticipated game. I mean, Wolf was there, Nightmare PV was there, Tactical Tuna was there. Who else? There was somebody else.
Reaper was
Maritime,
there.
yeah, Reaper, Maritime Milsim was there representing and doing a lot of interviews and stuff.
It was a big event.
It was a huge event.
To have
And
something like that happen is really unfortunate. But
yeah.
Tucker Danielson, you're asking again where the event is. OEW is in Northern California. It will be October 21st and 22nd, which again is near the whole Modesto, Stockton area. I don't know if you're familiar with that. Hour or so away from Sacramento. It's just right at the base of the Sierra foothills.
No, it's an autism event. There is
No, the autism? Yes,
There's-
that.
no, there is another autism event going on the East Coast. The Star Wars one, I think. No, that's for PTSD.
No. Okay, no, there's an autism. Okay, so there are other events coming up. One of them that I know of for autism is on the East Coast, and that is through Magfed Society,
That's right.
and they are donating to the Autism Society. What else is there?
Oh, dang, it did make the news.
Yeah.
I figured, Craig, that something like that would definitely make the news. There was, I don't know how many there were in attendance. There looked like there was a lot looking at a lot of the broadcast live from that event. Nightmare PB, Brian, are you still in here? You could probably shed some light on this.
No, he went to bed.
Oh, he went to
had to
bed.
go work.
Is Alfred Bayard in here? He was there too. Unit 9, all his guys were there. Mike, what does your shirt say?
It says father and son, best of friends for life. It's a new shirt I was given just this week. So
I did myself one of those. I want it in a crop top though.
Oh man. What else? Somebody else had something.
1,100 people, Rondell. I think that's correct. It was quite a bit. That it's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Really, that people can't go out and just have fun. They have to take it up a level and kind of ruin it for everybody else.
And just to give people an example of what it means to be hit by a marble, okay? Before we came up with our glass breaker rounds that we currently use, the industry has changed a couple times. There are certain companies out there that are using a nylon ball to break glass, which breaks window panes, doesn't do too well on autos. I've even heard some complaints from law enforcement that it just bounces off and it's ineffective. You need to have some weight behind it. So one thing that they used to do was actually get marbles and coat them with a rubber coating, a very thin rubber coating, to make it to a closer to a 68 caliber size. And that was what we would sell to law enforcement as our glass breaker round. That is physically what somebody did. And we are very strict on those glass breaker rounds. We only sell them if somebody can prove that they're part of a law enforcement or military facility. So for somebody to grab marbles and shoot that at somebody, I mean, it's almost deadly force. We had one story from a maritime security guard who they were using our 468s as a step before lethal force. So when a pirate comes up next to a freighter, they throw smoke grenades towards them, the flash bangs. I mean, they try all kinds of things so that it doesn't escalate to an actual international incident of sorts where they kill somebody. So their last line of defense before shooting a real steel firearm and killing this person is to shoot our glass breaker rounds at them. And the guy came in here, telling this one story where the guy came up on the boat, got up on the ladder on the side, and he reached over and plunked him right on the noggin. The guy fell dead cold inside the boat. And the guys were trying to wake him up, and when they did, he just wanted nothing to do with it. He didn't even want to be around. So, I mean, that's a really dangerous thing for somebody to play around with. So just so people could really understand what somebody was out there doing to other players. And from what I don't know if it's true, but one of the things I heard is that one of the people that was hit was actually a kid.
Yeah, I heard that
So
too.
it wasn't even an adult. You shot this at a younger child.
Even at 280 FPS, I don't know. It's hard to make excuses for other people's stupidity. I don't think it's possible, in all honesty. We can always ask those questions, but You know, what Lucas Smith, you just said, made the news on the other side of Canada, 2 here in British Columbia. Once caught, they will be charged as if the marker was a real firearm, luckily. And stuff like this, man, in my opinion, with the way that the world is, someone's going to take this and fly away with it. And they're going to start spreading propaganda on paintball guns are deadly and blah, blah, blah. And a lot of people don't think about that, the big picture and how this is going to affect possibly the sport. It has definitely affected the paintball field that this has happened at. There's a lot of people on a lot of different forums and things like that are chiming in about, they should have checked paint and all this, blah, blah, blah. Other stuff that they do not understand. To check paint in pods of 1,100 people.
It's unrealistic.
It's unrealistic. That you're talking about.
Well, it's no different than even in a Magfed game, you know, being able to check somebody who is shooting round ball versus shooting first strike. You know, it really comes down to somebody just being straight honest. And we've all been there. You have some of those guys that are just, honestly, just complete dicks. You know, they chrono with a round ball, but they're shooting first strike, so they want to get that extra 10 feet or 20 feet, whatever it is. It's kind of the same thing with this. I mean, in all reality, they could have checked all the pods in the entire event. Somebody with a handful of marbles could have just dropped it in their hopper and shot at the person that, you know, maybe they were pissed at from the game before that didn't call themselves out or whatever it is.
Yeah.
People do stupid things, and it just sucks.
It's with anything else. Honestly, we have no control over who comes into our lobby here and buys a paintball gun and actually uses it to rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? There's no procedure. There's no mind reading. Obviously, we don't have that ability that can be done to deter that type of situation. People can do and get things and obtain things in the right channels using the right resources and use them for the completely wrong reasons. That is just a factor of life, in my opinion. So, you know, it's a big thing. This is, you know, if this happened at one of our events, happened at Tet Offensive, or happens at Oklahoma D-Day, this place, you know, that's detrimental because there's people traveling just like this event from all over the U.S. and the world that want to play paintball at these places, and for it to get canceled like that, that's just really unfortunate.
And what sucks even more is that, you know, the news media is going to take off on
exactly.
this in its own spin.
That's what I was talking about.
Because
yeah.
I noticed, I saw one post up that showed that it hit the newspapers. And was it a coincidence that they happened to show somebody shooting a Tippmann Alpha Black Project Salvo? You know, why pick the military-looking gun instead of a speedball gun, you know? So there's always that dangerous. Now imagine if this happened with one of our Magfed guns. I mean, that's just going to be more ammo for these lobbyists to sit there and find some way to banning these guns that we, you know, everybody loves and enjoys and has fun with. And now you're going to have somebody out there trying to ban it like they did with airsoft.
Yeah, it's just way too much that people don't think about when they do these things. But other than that, I heard it was an awesome event. I saw the video. I shared it to the MCS page. You know, and he did a tour of the field before they played, which, I mean, that field looked badass. So that was really cool. It sucks for those of you guys that did go to that event, Nightmare, and the rest of you guys, and it had to be cut short. That's unfortunate. Let's check back in with the auction. We're at 500 still, I believe. Alex Guzman.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still at 500.
Remember, this is a 468 with the MTA stock with the braided paracord, 13 CI tank, a Halotech red dot with the riser, has the iron sights at a 45. It's real nice, beefy front end, short for CQB. Right now, we're currently at $500, and all the proceeds for this auction will be going to Corey Cruz and his family, who's kind of in need right now. We're gonna donate right to his GoFundMe.
Looks like Jen wants to play paintball. You guys are having a blast with Jen over here. He's just
Told you it wouldn't be a good guess.
He's just, yeah, he warned me. He's like, you don't want me on this show. You don't want me on this show. I don't really talk a lot.
I'm the behind the scenes kind of guy.
Yeah, he's a behind the camera guy. Anyway, let's see. Where are you playing? When's the next game you're actually going to participate in?
So I'll be at the our Magfed Legion West Coast Adventure Park, our big game Sunday. So we're going to be doing a couple of the new games again. So that's where I'll be at, and that's this last Sunday of the month.
The
This
last
is-
Sunday of this month, so
Yeah.
that's June what?
My phone died. So
Your phone died? 'Cause I know he
Where's
talked
your
about
power
it. They're
bank,
gonna be
bro?
they're gonna be raffling off a gun and some other good prizes. So make sure you guys attend.
Yeah, because at our Fog of War event, we did the Kill Confirmed. Everyone loved that game. And then we did the four-person free-for-all pistol tournament, and that was good too. My nephew actually did pretty good, but Bob Magnet, he ended up winning that.
Oh, nice.
He went up against some pistol-only players, like mainly from Assassin's Alliance, and ended up taking him out.
Yes,
So
okay.
he was pretty ecstatic on that game too.
This is
So-
the extended Magwell in this 4.682. So
And custom engraving
oh yeah, and,
with a
and-
picture of Callista.
and a picture of
Dude, you guys are savages out there. Oh man, a picture of Callista. You guys are nuts.
But yeah, we will laser engrave whatever your logo or call sign that you want. A picture.
Oh man, that's rich. Anyway, yeah, this 468 is a beast, and this is the first one that we're doing with the rear air, 13 cubic inch tank. It's got the paracord MTA stock, all black. So you got paracord on it. I mean, this thing's a beast. Magpul, pistol grip. The thirst is real. Yeah, it's super. There's some super thirsty people in here, Al. Very dehydrated. But anyway, this is a great cause, guys. So get on that. I have a special announcement for you guys that will be going up online this week. And once we get, someone asked earlier about the hurricanes. We're working on it. That's all I'm going to say. We are working on it. We're hoping to have some very, very soon, but we are working on it. We do apologize for the wait. We're very, very, very disappointed that we don't have them yet, but we will have them shortly. Let's see here. Desert Eagle 60 cal. That's discontinued. No, it doesn't exist actually.
Will we be making one? Probably not anytime soon. For it to be a Desert Eagle, we would have to license it, and that's on top of the already upstart costs. Right now, there are a few people that have seen the pistol we are working on. When they see me at events, I have a short little video clip that I have shown people. So we're going more for the sidearm type of pistol. So it will be fit inside a regular Glock holster. It's subcompact, small and compact, but that's where that pistol will be coming from. I don't know if we're gonna go toward Desert Eagle size.
You saw the video of the pistol. What do you think? You think they're gonna love it?
Oh yeah, I've actually held the pistol.
Whoa! He hasn't washed his hands since.
It's a good size.
Lucas White or Smith. I'm sorry. Every single one of you that has a Hurricane on back order, yours will be shipped first. We will not be taking any new orders until the back order of the Hurricanes are shipped out first. So do not worry. You will have one in the first batch. We have not exceeded the first batch amount yet. What was that? We haven't exceeded the first production batch with back orders yet, so we are still going to have some left over for purchasing in this first batch that we get. My announcement. I and Mike and KT will be putting a full auto compatible marker, or full auto marker, not compatible, full auto marker online in the next week. One of them will be up online. I want to get it done this week. I'm going to try to get it done this week, and I'll coordinate with KT and Mike here on what the price will be, but there will be a full auto option. It will not be a full auto e-trigger that we made or anything like that, but we will have a full auto gun available on our website for you guys to purchase. So stay tuned for that. I get that question very, very often. what full auto compatible marker do we have, we will have it. Yavish Garcia's in here.
Hey, what's up, Avish? See you guys here. Make sure you guys, again, I want to go back to games just because I know I've seen a lot of them popping up. They just had what seemed like a really badass game in an old abandoned building. So I think.
Oh, Liberty Warlord.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see all the games that are happening on the East Coast, and I gotta keep saying it. I mean, those guys are smashing it. I mean, they're accessing things beyond just a paintball field, and to me, that's where it's at. Getting away from the actual just airball bunkers and pallets and stuff, and actually going and finding things that will really intrigue people and make this Magfed games at a whole different level. But also, like I said, being able to start seeing where a lot of the guys that are throwing these Magfed games, are starting to give back, and so charity games. I mean, those are really things that are going to stick out for me, and that I really want to see grow in all directions. So, I know you have Magfed Society has their autism game, and I want to say August. I don't have it in front of me, but I'm pretty sure it's on August. Make sure you guys check that out, support them. I'm working on a real special raffle prize that I'm going to be sending out that way. So hopefully I'll get some pictures up pretty soon, and that'll really draw people to want to go to their event. You have, Javier Garcia and his group. They have Kilo 69 coming up. This is, I believe, their second year, maybe their third. But they host some really good games. Magfed Solutions has Snake Eaters for those of you in the Texas area. And then, of course, we have our Operation N-War game. And again, with myself and working with Jin, turning it also into a charity game that we can give back to people. Some other notable ones that are going to be around our area, at least, that I can think of offhand is Lockdown Scenarios is going to have their big game. They always do it right around Veterans Day weekend. Of course, we'll be busy with Urban Shield a couple weeks before OEW. So that kind of might keep us from going out to some of the games on the East Coast, although I would love to. Let's see, he just put it up. I just saw it. What did it say? August something?
August 26th.
August 26th.
Liberty Paintball.
Okay.
Yavish says Kilo are punks or scrubs. No comment.
Magfed, Florida guys, I know they just had a big game there too.
They are tearing it up down there too. Florida is becoming a Magfed powerhouse, in my opinion. They do with what what they're working with. I mean, they don't have a lot of access to the most realistic of fields, but they are hosting some very, very great, good games, in my opinion, and they're bringing in a lot of players. Both new and old, and people currently in there. They're really doing a good job down there. So shout out to Dusty Hatfield, Timothy Brooks, Stan Dillard, all you guys in the Florida area. You guys keep it up because they're things. What is it?
But that's what it takes.
Bring the violence or whatever.
Yeah, but see, that's what it takes. If you look at the guys that do 0 Hour, Magfed Society guys, Javish, Stefan, Andre, D Block, all those guys, it took them collectively to come together and start organizing it. It's the same thing with ODSC. I mean, it took Kusha, Anthony, Jeff, those guys, it took them collectively to come together. And now you're starting to see that in Florida. You're seeing that in Texas. We're on Operation N-War 8. We started this solo, and it was just this company, and the community outreach wasn't there for various reasons. But that's where the big difference is, and it's one of the reasons why I know KT's kind of said, this is not something for the company anymore because, it needs to become a community thing. Those are what makes these happen. Those guys that put in that effort and the passion to make the game different than anything else that you have out there. Every time they have a game, they're already thinking of what to do next game or next year, and what we're going to do different, how we're going to change it, how we're going to improve it. And that's that innovation is what's going to continue to grow Magfed. It's what you haven't seen any innovation inside Scenario Ball or big games that have kind of gotten those to kind of draw downward. I mean, they just kind of do the same old thing, capture the flag, control, attack and defend. With Magfed games, you're starting to see a lot of little intricacies happen, props. To me, I've said it time and time again, the biggest thing is objective base, and props. You have props that just blows people's minds. So keep that going. All you guys out there hosting your games, just keep it going, knocking it out, and give these people. It sucks that we have games that are starting to overlap and be right on top of each other. But you know what?
That's
If
a
we
good
get
sign.
to
more
man.
options.
It's more
if we get
options,
to
yeah.
a level where games are every single week and somewhere in there's some people that they'll have options. I know a lot of people are like, I wanted to go OEW, but I just couldn't get off time work, or I wanted to go fly out to 0 Hour, but I couldn't get the time off from work. Knowing that there's a game right around the corner that's just as badass as 0 Hour was, is what we need to be at, and just keep pushing that. And I think, again, I said it before. Eventually, we are going to have an all-shaped projectile event. No more paintball. I hear it from every Magfed player I talk to. Those have transitioned over to shooting first strikes are saying that, to go back and shoot a round ball is just too damn hard because they can't hit their target even at 30 feet versus when you're shooting a shaped projectile. So hopefully that lights a fire under a certain person's ass that we all know about,
Yeah.
and gets us, a shape round that will help us achieve that. I mean, competition is what's going to help this industry grow. So I know First Strike does really good with what they do. I've heard some hit and misses on some events where some rounds were not at spec, but yeah, that's what happens. If we can have another option, people will have better ways of growing in their area. And like I said, at that time when we can go there and everybody's shooting a shaped projectile of some sort and getting better shots, more accuracy. And like I said, the next transition is into a powder field shaped projectile. And that will allow you to then start being able to play on military installations, law enforcement, training facilities, and then you can get a lot more intricate in some of your scenarios, because right now the biggest thing, and we've been hearing it for years, is we don't want paintball in our field or our training facility. We don't want paintball in our barracks. I mean, there's so many shut down military bases, but they won't allow you to play there because they don't want paintball mess. So let's just keep forging forward, everybody, and hopefully we can grow this and give everybody what they want.
I agree. Let's see here. I had a couple questions. Andre Rodriguez. Yeah, I'm trying to push out markers as fast as I can, man. Let's see here. Rondell Kahn brought up earlier the paintball parks. A lot of you guys are familiar with them. They are the only company in the United States that has paintball fields on military installations or bases. They have one at Camp Pendleton. That's their most popular one. I played there when I was a kid, a young lad, and that was actually the first paintball field I ever played at, was at Camp Pendleton. Really awesome field. It's grown quite a bit, and it's on the Marine base. You actually have to drive into the base to actually get to it, and they've really designated that field into farther, or they've gotten away from the speedball and tourney ball type stuff, and now they have more mission bay or Magfed friendly fields. They just opened up another one here in Alpine, May 26th. They have another one in 29 Palms, one opening up in Barstow, and their newest one is in Quantico. If you guys don't know what Quantico is, that's the FBI training center. I don't know who they go through. I'm in contact with Sean, and Tracy is the general manager of that company, and Sean is the president of the paintball parks. They have grown quite a big reputation with the government here in the United States. They allow them to do these types of things, and it gives an opportunity for the soldiers and military agency, law enforcement personnel to experience this type of stuff for training as well. So Quantico is their next field release. I'm sure that there are people, like you said, Rondell, that are in line to get a Magfed event going there. That's going to be a really cool thing. If you're here in California and you haven't played at any of their fields here in California, make sure you go check those out, because those are some solid fields. I haven't seen the one at Alpine yet.
Nope,
I haven't seen it.
Then they're
I
going
don't
to be
know
opening one in Miramar also.
And Miramar, that's right.
If anybody wants to see what I'm talking about on being able to host a large-scale event on a military installation, one of them that sticks out the most to me, and I'm going to say the word that nobody wants to hear, but it's airsoft. If you check out an event called Lion Claw, It's actually hosted here. One of the events is here locally to California at George Air Force Base.
Central.
What do you say?
Operator Football Central.
West Point. No, but it's at George Air Force Base, which is actually a decommissioned Air Force base, and they have the entire barracks section where they allow airsoft players to come out there and host this real massive scale airsoft event. And we've been in touch with them before. Again, they don't want no paintball. So the big push is to have a powder-filled shaped projectile, at which point we can come knocking back on their door and hopefully host a really large event there, which I think would be beyond what I've seen so far. So if you get a chance, go check it out. It's called Lion Claw. And what's the name?
Milsim West.
Milsim West.
Is a company that's doing that, but they travel throughout the U.S. At a large military installations, a lot of even abandoned cities. They have permission to play airsoft there, and then there's also American Milsim. And American Milsim are full military simulation games. They got helicopters, tanks, Humvees. They're shooting guns with blanks out there. It's a completely, I mean, that's, in my opinion, I think that's where Magfed is very close to getting. It's just a matter of someone allowing it to be there. So hopefully in the future that gets there. We got, it's 5:45 right now. We're going to do another, let's say, 6 minutes on the auction gun. Jin's got it right here. See, guys, he's not completely used to this. He's holding that auction gun for the past 10 minutes.
Right now it's a Tyler Tasul.
Yeah.
$540.
$540.
It's a 468 CQB. Has the Halotech sight and some flip-up sights on a 45 degree with a 13 CI tank, MTA stock with a braided rip paracord, Magpul, K2 grip, the extended magwell, javelin bolt, first strike ready. And again, all the proceeds to this raffle today are going to Corey Cruz and his family, who have fallen on some bad luck right about now and need some help from everybody. Timothy Brooks at 550.
So you guys got, let's say, 6 minutes. So it's 5:46 right now on my computer. I'll end it at 5:52. All right.
Tyler Sasul, 560. There it
Bidding
goes.
war. Go ahead and answer some questions here. I did see a question earlier for the shape projectile round. You said that your field was waiting for that round, a cheaper alternative. Like I said, we're still waiting for it. It is done. Okay, guys, it's done. We're just finalizing the details for production. That is all that we're doing.
For what?
The shape projectile.
Chris Quince, the Hurricane bodies. Actually, I just got the invoice today. I'm going to go pick up some of the bodies tomorrow, but I still have to take them over to the powder coater, so that might be a couple more days. They were supposed to be done last Wednesday. Here we are a week later, finally calling me saying, so just around the corner, I'll have some for you guys, and all those orders will be fulfilled.
But yeah, the shape projectile, trust me, we're all waiting really, really anxiously for that.
No one more than me.
Yeah. Jin's a DMR guy, so if you guys ever have any questions of the DMR, he's going to be the guy you want to
We
talk
got
to.
about 5 more minutes.
Five more minutes
on
yeah.
and then we're going to shut the auction down and end it for today.
Next week's episode, keep in mind there's no Unicus gun this week. I wanted to wait because I wanted KT and all of us to be here to show you that. And I'm actually, I want to incorporate KT and Mike into the video for that gun. So keep in mind that'll be ready next week. We'll have a teaser video for you for the mystery box. That you're not next week. Just save all your money. If you get paid on Friday, save all your money till next week because I'm gonna give you a reason to spend it. Seriously. Yeah, Yavish, I'm gonna put the his GoFundMe. I posted it earlier on the MCS page, but I'm gonna put the link to it in this so when people rewatch it, they'll be able to donate directly to that.
I want to read real quick what he wrote here because I mean this is kind of important too. That Courtney is a Navy veteran and a father of a special needs child. So again, Havish and the guys at Magfed Society put out that anybody who donates $50 or more will put them into a raffle for entry for the Kilo 6-9 event and a full event patch set. So again, the community coming together, helping out somebody in need, and being there for the players.
So I got. We'll wait till this auction goes off, and I have one more video to show you from KT. I wanted to link him in here, but I can't do it from here, and it wouldn't let me do it on my phone unless I had it on my personal page.
Alex Guzman at 580.
580. Where is it?
I've got 2 more minutes.
Tim Gaylord, yeah, I wish we could be there, man. I definitely wish I could be there. And like I said, guys, if you don't have money to buy the auction marker, Courtney, I'm gonna put Corey's. I'm gonna put his GoFundMe account link in here so you can donate. Every dollar counts. Honestly, he has a goal of 8,000. We're at 1,800 right now. With this auction gun, he's going to be over that. He'll be in the $2,000 range. So anything, if you can give $1, $5, $10, anything, this guy deserves it. His family deserves it, and I think we can come together and help him out quite a bit.
Alex Guzman 600.
600. All right.
All right, man. They're coming down the wire now.
We got 2 more minutes, guys, left on this auction. 600. Remember, you get a custom engraving. You got the Raptor plates. I'll give you 2 more mags, 2 more Helix mags, shape projectile if you want, and you 1 14-round D mag. If we can get this up to 650 in the next 2 minutes.
Tyler Tasul 610.
610. All right.
Alex Guzman 630.
20 more bucks, guys. I'll get you 2 more mags on that with Raptor plates. Color of your choice. 640. 10 more bucks.
No.
I got 1 minute left.
640 Tyler
640
Tasul.
Tyler Tasul. And
Alex Guzman 650.
650.
They're going for it. All right, so now 660 Tyler.
660 Tyler. We got it's still 551 right now. Tyler Tasul.
Are we at 660 for Tyler? I don't see anything.
660. Just the longest minute of my entire life.
It's a long minute.
The computer probably broke.
Alex, I mean, you're out.
Froze the whole thing.
Probably froze on him. He's
That's
like,
it. It's over.
It's
no,
over.
670.
670.
He said it.
Final bid. Final bid.
Alex said it.
Alex Guzman.
Tyler Tasul 6680.
Alex Guzman had it 670. That's the final bid. Congratulations, that Alex Guzman. Great bidding war there.
I don't know why we don't just keep going until they stop.
That would defeat the purpose. You can't just keep it going now.
Haven't you ever been at auctions with a guy like running around with the highest bidder? Come on, man.
Yeah, we got to end the show though. I have nothing else to talk about.
So yeah, Alex Guzman for 670, man. That was the last one before he called it. You just got it.
He just got it last in Tyler, and he's looking at that at live. So that was right after the 552 turn. So Alex Guzman, go ahead and message me,
Somebody
man.
says 5 more minutes, man. Keep the bidding going.
5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
It's for a good cause. That's what I said. Okay.
Give him five
something
mags.
else in
Hold on.
Throw something else in there.
Yeah, we'll throw in some more mags, but
Throw in a light.
let's go
Throw in a
with
light. Let's throw in a light.
Throw in a light.
throwing a light too.
Light laser combo. I got one on
All
my
right.
Laser combo.
All right, we're throwing a light and laser combo. 5 more minutes. I'm going to put it on my phone here so you guys can watch it live.
All right,
And-
so we're gonna go right back to you, Alex Guzman, at 670.
All right, so we're going to start right.
Only because it's for a really good cause.
Right. Let's see here. Timer.
Tyler Tasul says 700.
though.
700.
He just jumped straight to 700.
Wow. Okay. So we're going to start right now.
Javier says Alex says not cool.
Let's see. Cash in that 401k and keep bidding. All right, guys. So we got 5 minutes left. Start the bid. We're going to jump it to, 700? Tyler
Well, that's where he's
Tasul?
at. Tyler Tasul is 700.
I can't even see this. It's stopped.
Look, you guys, we're going to keep it going only because it's for a really worthy cause. So the more money we can get for this, the more we can donate to him.
All right, so we're at 424. We're at 700. I can't even see that comment. Oh no, I can. Here we go.
Yeah.
We're at 700. I'm gonna throw in. You're gonna have 5 mags, and I have a laser light combo, increments of 10 from here. So you got 4 more
You might have
minutes.
lost the other guy. That might be the last bid because I don't see anything.
Oh, you have to keep it on 5 more minutes now. So, we'll do it for 5 more minutes, and we will have that for you. 700, Tyler Tasul. I'm going to show you guys that video real quick that KT sent me that he wants me to show you. Hopefully, don't lose. What do you mean?
Why not? Why would you give him each one for 600? That's a decent bond.
I think KT will get mad.
She's got you.
Yeah. I got to get to the video first.
What are you putting on there?
He wants me to show this video. Smallcaster. All right.
See, Alex just joined back in.
He's still going?
Yeah, he lost.
Big.
I know. All right, guys. Let me show you this video here.
That's a short.
It's a short one. It's only 4 seconds long. KT. Off the mic. KT, it only came in as 4 seconds. Is that how it's supposed to be? Because it's only 4 seconds long. Let's see here. Let's see. We're at 1minute 56 seconds left. Let's see. We're still at 700, right?
It says I can't hear a thing.
I know. I fixed it. Are we still at 700?
Yeah, saying they lost audio. You lost the audio completely.
No, it's on there now.
They don't know. They're all saying you lost sound.
You still can't hear me?
You lost the sound.
The mic's on. I don't understand.
No lip readers out there? No, audio's
No,
back.
it's back. Yeah, I was gonna say I had it off for a second, but let's see. We're at 119. Can we do it? Should we do it? Should we just give it both of them?
I say why not? It's for both. It's for a really good cause. And they were going back and forth, and
Yeah.
we should have said it from the beginning. I say we give it
You make the
$680
call,
a
you're my
piece.
boss.
I'll probably get in trouble for this one, but $680 a piece.
All right. All right. You guys heard it.
Another one?
Tyler and
Tyler and Alex Guzman, we're gonna make an identical 468, and both of you will get it for $680. All right, and we'll give the proceeds to
Courtney Cruz.
Courtney Cruz, and that way, because you guys were in here back and forth, so we're gonna do that. So it'll be identical, 680. So both of you message me and send me over a image that you want for the engraving, and we will do that for you when KT gets back. So Courtney Cruz, man, that'll put him at what is it?
3.
Almost
He said he
eight.
was at what? 16?
He's at 1800. right now.
1800. We're
Yeah.
about to put him at another
That's
3,000.
yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna help him out a lot, man.
That's gonna help him and his family out a lot. That'll be cool. Thank you guys very much, Alex Guzman. I know you've been waiting for one. Tyler Tasul, thank you very much.
He says keep his at 700.
All right, Tyler, that's awesome.
Great.
That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. So Tyler, 700, and then Alex Guzman, 680, and we'll go ahead and I'll get those out to you. They'll be shipped out next week when KT gets back, so that way he can do the laser engraving for you but they will be both identical. So thank you. KT's watching this, so I know if Corey's there, you let him know that we broke some rules over here at MCS.
So he feels for the right reason. So
we made a integrity call. Yeah, we doubled up on that. But I think it's cool. So we'll go ahead. What the hell happened here? Range cam. Did you press something?
No.
Why did I do that?
No idea.
I don't know what happened there, guys. But that's all I have for you today. Tyler DeSule, Alex Guzman, go ahead and reach out to me when you get a chance via Messenger. Think about what you want. You got a couple days to look it over until KT gets back. And other than that, thank you for joining us again at the MFW show. I really appreciate it. And we will catch you guys next week.
hopefully see you at some events.
Yep. See you at some
Yeah,
events.
events, guys.
Take it easy.